Well, I feel like we'll
That
both
works.
probably scream it out when it comes to that.
Yeah, this looks gorgeous.
It works for how stylized this game is. I do wish we'd get some more new, like, stylized superhero games. Where it's like they don't all have to be photorealistic, $200 million games. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm fine with some more cartoony.
Especially for Batman, I prefer more stylistic aesthetic than a realistic one.
It just depends on what they're going for. I wouldn't want Arkham in this art style.
You think he's gonna
Yeah.
show? The whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
This is too cartoony for like Arkham.
Arkham does blend a lot of that comic bookiness into that style, though. But I see what you mean.
Christ.
How do you feel about this Gordon?
I think he's fine in this game. In the second game, it gets a little weird.
I have a lot of questions about a lot of things they do in the second game.
Well, it's weird. I don't know how you feel about this, but part of me kind of prefers the second game.
They're on the 52nd floor.
I don't.
Even though there's some weird stuff in it.
Wait for backup.
I've only played them both once, so we'll see how I feel going after we play both of them here. But just on one playthrough each, I vastly prefer the first
No
one.
wonder the cops want him dead.
Okay, yeah. I like
But
seeing
I
all
don't like
the...
some of the stuff they do in this game.
Yeah, it's questionable, but I like the stuff with Bruce undercover in the second game.
And weren't they planning on making a third one that they pulled the plug on?
Nothing was formally announced, but I mean, I would have to assume a third one was on the mind.
And Telltale got deleted.
Is it too loud?
That sounds fine to me.
I like this bat suit quite a bit. Whoa,
Yeah.
that was some stuttering.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
There's two
No
endings.
one else will. Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed, the city is safer now. It's made you a target.
That's
People
not.
will keep you in the crosshairs.
Which one?
till you're shot out
They
of
need
the
something to
sky.
feel. Fear.
Yeah, something to feel.
Feel.
They need something to fear.
Alfred, I'm gonna make people feel.
Shit!
And this is
Feel the Batman.
How'd he go? Whatever.
this is one of Troy Baker's big Batman voice gigs, and I think he's pretty
Yes.
good.
This
think
is his
he's
first,
pretty-
like, arguably. I don't want to say mainstream, but like outside. Like, this is his first more mature Batman role, right?
Yeah, because the only
Yes.
other one was Lego Batman, I think.
And since then, he's done both Batman and Joker in the Ninja Turtles crossover movie, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I like that movie quite a bit.
No, I think this is probably his best performance as Batman. Out of those three things. I don't know if I'd say his best performances in the Lego games. But those are fun.
That's because they suck.
Oh, John.
Well, and I want to say I like him better as Joker than Batman, but I also don't think his Joker voice has ever been as good as Origins. I think he's great.
Well, it feels
really
like he
good in
took the
Origins,
criticisms from Origins that he's just Hamill light to heart. Because I also agree he's never been as good.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, and see, I think he's better as Batman. Although I used to really like his Joker. Yeah.
I think his Joker's fine, but again, it's just like the criticisms are
It's a
kind of
good-
right. It's just Hamill light.
That's the thing. It's a good impression, but it is an impression.
Yeah, but that's also what he was hired for. He's a younger version of Hamill's Joker, so I think it
Okay,
totally
but
works.
I don't think that works when Craig Smith isn't doing a impression of Conroy.
Well, no, I mean,
Anime
I see where...
fan, what's going on? I hope you're having a good day.
Myth?
What? Adam
Well,
Marge, good
Adam
evening.
Marge.
Yo, what's up?
Turn into a
Hello.
monster. Sometimes.
Finally, people are coming in.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
I'm fine with it in Origins because, yeah, that's the younger version of Hamill.
I'm not even saying it's a bad thing. I'm just stating it as a fact that he's just
No, you're right.
trying to do Hamill.
I also don't
Right.
care though. Like, it's if you need a safe choice for a Joker voice, like, I'm fine with Troy Baker. Like, I've heard other Joker voices that just aren't great. So it's like Troy Baker's the safe choice, but I'm fine with it. Just depends on the project.
These QTEs are a little more difficult on a keyboard. How's everybody doing? What does it want me to?
I would like a game that's somewhere in the middle between this and the Arkham games, where there is more emphasis on combat and gameplay, but still having that choose your own adventure element. I would like something kind of in the middle.
That would be a programming nightmare, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, anime fan. I'm sorry to hear that. Because I had a scam like that happen to me somewhat recently, but I blocked the person.
Oh, weird. Yeah, I usually have a pretty good eye for that.
Yeah, you gotta look at. I wasn't sure at first, but I figured it out.
You didn't figure it out, I told you.
Stay where you are!
But then I figured it out on my own.
Like a detective.
Yes.
This is something I'd like to see more Batman games explore. More of the early days where he's still like a wanted vigilante.
Criminals are becoming afraid of you. So are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al.
Yeah, you got that in Origins.
Yeah, but it's one game versus how many Batman games have we had recently?
3?
Without a scratch.
So far.
You want to try that number again?
I don't really understand the
Doesn't
question.
belong to you.
I was wondering
Like-
if we'd cross.
I said.
I mean,
all
are you
said was
counting-
I-
Here I am.
But like
I want
Suicide
more of
Squad,
this
are
stuff.
you
The law.
are you counting
Don't tell
Suicide
me
Squad
that's
as a
why you
Batman
do
game?
all
Like
this.
we
No,
haven't
it's
had a
not
lot
a
of Batman
Batman
games.
game.
Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape.
Do it for the
Which one?
thrill.
Dressed up like that out
Thrill.
in Arkham.
First one.
I do this for the thrill of it.
I'll show you a thrill. Gotta admit it though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
The
Tonight.
Catwoman especially looks
Don't
like
you know
the
not to call
promo
her a
art
wild
for
animal?
Arkham City, like with
It's
the black and white
dangerous.
with the red
Then let's put
goggles.
you in
That's
a
pretty cool
cage.
aesthetically.
Bring it, Bat.
Eat floor.
Time fiber. Do you guys like all the Zack Snyder slow-mo speed ramping in this game?
It's a bit much.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's for the benefit of the quick time event.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's just funny because that's what it reminds me of. Like, imagine if a movie looked like this.
Oh god.
It just slowed down every second.
It's called Rebel Moon. Give it a watch.
It's over.
I wouldn't
Oh
be so
god,
sure.
no thanks.
That's gonna be our next Haven of Horror commentary.
That's not a horror movie.
The horror is watching it. Shit. Got her.
She breaks her neck. Oh shit.
I like this Catwoman costume.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
This has probably one of my favorite
Wait! Do not shoot.
modern Catwoman takes.
No. I'm still waiting to see this type of costume in live action. Like, I love the cowl with the goggles. I just want that in live action.
Yeah.
Yeah,
same.
that's my biggest disappointment with her in the Batman is I wish she just had the Catwoman suit.
I think the suit's fine. I just want a real mask.
I like
It's
it as a
not bad by
proto.
any means. I kind of wish we didn't have to do the prototype thing.
Yeah.
I think it's fine for the first movie.
Why
Next
go to
movie,
all
if she
that
doesn't have an
trouble for
actual
this?
costume.
Anime
then-
fan, if you deleted your account, then they don't have any control over anything. That's not how that works.
You, however, are flesh and blood.
Oh,
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
Yeah, I mean,
No, wait!
keep that. Don't. You know, it's good that you deleted your account. You can probably make a new one and join again if you want.
this is also a very gadget-heavy Batman.
Yeah.
Right, about as much as Arkham.
Probably. It's not as noticeable in Arkham just because those are just for gameplay.
Yeah.
Whereas this, they're not really for this one. Batman, she's gonna fall.
Got right. Oh. Yeah, no, I like this Catwoman too. She's pretty much like just standard comic book Catwoman. There's not a lot of
Like-
liberties they
Guess I
take
was
with it.
wrong about you catching
Yeah, like the
me.
Darwin Cook,
Not sure
specifically.
if it was for my
Yeah.
sake.
Talker
Which
will
one?
drop you.
Robert?
That
Put
one.
you up
Never
to
mind.
this. Answer me or I let go.
But you won't.
We're gonna be Dick
You're not
Batman.
that kind of guy.
Oh no.
Bye, Bat.
And I don't mean Dick Grayson as Batman, I mean asshole Batman.
So, Noah, are you gonna get upset if Harvey Dent turns into Two-Face before he gets burned?
I will be seething with
Step out
rage.
of the shadows.
I'll be so.
Be Bruce Wayne tonight.
I like how this intercuts.
Yeah, same here.
Tombstones.
The coolest thing about this game as well is there's certain parts that you can choose how to deal with it. Are you going to deal with it as Bruce Wayne, or are you going to deal with it as Batman?
Time to save the city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I like about these games. Because a lot of times I choose doing stuff as Bruce just to see Bruce doing more undercover stuff.
Everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to
Here's
such
the
a
humble
radiant
district
endorsement.
attorney.
Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote
Yeah,
for
Mayor
Harvey
Hill
Dent
reference.
is a
Yep.
vote to finally put
Well,
your
he's
foot
part
down.
of the story.
Together, we can stamp out
Wait,
the fire
okay,
and
I have
save
to
our
ask.
great city.
Robert, do you know who the villain is at the end?
No.
Mr. Wayne,
Okay.
my campaign's largest backer. could have
Don't
been
look
Okay.
it up. We want your honest to God reaction when we get
Fashionable
there.
and fashionably
Yeah.
late as always.
Wait, is there?
Say hi,
Is
Bruce.
Thomas Wayne still alive? Is that where we're going?
No. Hi, Bruce.
Because I remember the twist at the end. Of
We're
this.
not gonna tell you.
I tee him up and he
We
knocks
just
him
want to
down.
hear your reaction when you
And
get
now
there.
Mr.
Yeah.
Wayne and I do business.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm
you
really
and
curious
everyone
to see
for
what
your
you think.
unwavering support.
If it's not Blockbuster, I'm gonna be
Together,
pissed.
we will change.
Oh.
Blockbuster.
Kingpin.
Anime, it should be fine if you deleted your
Mr.
account
Wayne,
and didn't share
thank
your
you for
pass.
opening your
If
house
you didn't
to
share
us.
your password, they can't get in in the
I
first
know
place. And if
this
you
is the
deleted
biggest
your
fans
account,
in Gotham, but I
then that
don't
means
think
there's
you got
nothing for them
lost
to
on your way
access.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you make a new account, just do
Alright,
a
which
new
one's-
password.
Angle?
Don't do-
Doing something important.
Nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
I just keep agreeing with Noah because
Yeah.
he's answering every time.
More than this, I know you despise these things, and truth be told, I do too.
What? A chance to show off your teeth and talk about yourself to a room full of money? Say it ain't so.
It's called playing the game, Bruce. And tonight,
I have
this time
issues
playing
with this
the
Harvey
City
Dent,
Hall.
but
No one came here tonight to see
Oh, I
me.
really like this Harvey, actually.
I want to see the Bruce Wayne. Am I
I
right?
like parts of him,
And I can see him just.
but he's a little too morally
Shouldn't
gray
be
before he
painful.
becomes
Not a
Two-Face,
kidney
for my
stone.
taste.
Only a little FaceTime.
Oh,
with
and
potential
that's what I
donors.
always like about
Your face, specifically with a
Harvey
mouth
Dent
that's saying,
origins
"Support
is
Harvey Dent."
ones that show him
With the grease
like he
and
wasn't that
wheels.
perfect of a person.
And they're There won't be enough cash and
hate
votes
being
to
someone
make
I'm not.
Gotham a place for
Robert?
families again.
That one.
So just
That's actually what I was gonna say.
smile and don't punch me.
I see, and I prefer a Harvey Dent that is like an honest to God beacon, like the Dark Knight
Gotham's
one.
golden sun.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, they're both valid.
Radiant
Yeah,
glow.
but even that
This
Harvey
will help
though
you
does
too,
have
Bruce.
his dark side.
Once I've turned this city around,
That's
as mayor,
underneath. That
he'll
just
be the
hasn't come
hero
out
for
yet.
funding
There's a
my
difference
campaign.
between Darkseid and this guy. This guy plays it a little corrupt.
I'm terrible at those.
Which one?
But
Sound like
it's
a
in
used car.
crime.
Dead in crime, yeah.
Yeah, it's the best
What
one.
about,
I mean, yeah.
put a
That's
dent
what
in
Nolan
crime?
should have used instead of I
You.
believe in
It's
Harvey
not
Dent.
bad. I'm gonna use that.
Nolan, you
Yeah,
hack.
Meant what I said. Together, you and me.
He took
change
from
Gotham.
Jeff
A
Loeb,
city free from
the
crime,
hack.
where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands. Hmm?
It'll be interesting to see in the Batman Cape Crusader animated series, though, that they are going harder in the other direction of Harvey starting as a completely corrupt character before he becomes Two-Face.
Yeah, I was telling
and-
Noah the other day, the more I learn about that show, the less excited I get.
Mr. Wayne,
I think it could be
I'd
an
like to
interesting
introduce
take.
you
That's
to
fair.
Bob and
I'm
Regina
still
here.
really looking
Of course
forward to
I'm
that.
pleased.
I'll watch it because
Yeah.
I have to.
Regina here is the chairwoman of
But
Wayne.
Yeah.
it's like the exact opposite of what I wanted.
I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne.
Why do you say
I
that?
know Mr. Dent from
We haven't had a
Frontal
traditional
but I
Batman
trust
on
your
on the
film.
small screen
You
since
believe in Dent?
the Batman.
We believe in you. After all,
Yeah, I don't even think that's traditional.
Which
Tonight's about Harvey.
Someone like you to
Yeah,
lead
tonight's about
this
Harvey.
city
It looks
to
pretty traditional to
greatness.
me. Just there's a few characters
Well,
that
I'm
are
flattered, truly, but
I wouldn't even
Every
call
single
the
villain
Batman.
is
Like this
flipped
city
in
can
some
fix
way.
those potholes.
The Batman definitely
That's
is
not
not
true.
a traditional Batman, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, and that
You're
had
really on about that. Okay, then fine. I
Oh
will
my
correct
God.
myself.
I'm not
We haven't had a
politician.
traditional Batman on the small screen since the animated
No
series.
strings
Okay,
attached.
but like in the case of
And I don't really need it.
Like ours should
yeah, well,
flock
in the case of
together, you know,
Two-Face though,
like
animated
birds.
series already has the definitive
preaching,
Two-Face for
dear.
me, so that's a
No, it's
character
true.
I'm fine with
The
them
Waynes
putting
and
different spin
Zellerbachs
on.
are
I don't
reminders of the
want just
golden
a
age of
repeat
Gotham.
of that
This
Two-Face.
city's luster
If you're gonna put him in the
There's
show, so
different
I'm
ways
open
you
to a
can
new
go
take.
about that, but still have it be
Murder
like
in the
Two
streets,
Face.
corruption in City Hall.
I think it
the
could be a
kid
cool new
Bat-Free
take.
Dealing out vigilante
And
justice
I am
like
fully
it's the
over
Wild
on being
Goddamn
won over.
West.
Oh, Bob.
But
Regarding Golden Age,
nothing they've
Yeah.
said so far sounds
Crime?
interesting in the slightest to me.
There's
I just
always
wanted a
hope.
Batman show.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one
I mean,
man can't save
It's
the
a
I
Batman show.
I think you're
You
gonna
know
get a
what I
Batman
mean.
show.
That's
Um,
how you get.
Light the darkness.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with the darkness.
Well, I have
Robert,
to say,
you
I
gotta be
agree with
faster,
your wife
man.
on this, Mr.
Like it's
Zellerbach.
just Golden Age
Even a
Clayface.
spark of
That's
hope
that's
can light
that's
the
what I'm
darkness.
hyped for. I'm so happy we're getting
With
Golden
a
Age
bank
Clayface.
account. He'll be
So,
broke
hope that
before
episode's great.
election day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment.
But even then, no, like
Don't
the
worry,
Batman
though.
is more
I am not
traditional
doing
than what
this
I've
alone.
seen of this show so
With
far.
Bruce's help, we're replacing the
I think we're
dangerously
just gonna have to
unsecure
agree to
Arkham Asylum.
disagree.
Yeah, I mean,
State-of-the-art mental health
I don't know.
facility
I
to help
disagree with
Gotham's
that.
most at-risk
I
individuals.
I'll get back to you on that
We're
when we've seen the
dedicated to
show,
Thomas and Martha Wayne.
Yeah, we'll see.
in the hopes
because
that
there's
their
still a lot
fate
we don't know about it.
Because
will never be
the 04 Batman is very much doing its own thing, and
Mhm.
this show looks like it's pulling more from the comics, like it's older
But that's
comics.
mostly in
Yeah.
style. Like the characters are still the characters.
Tragedy like
Nah.
that. It's such a young
Batman's
Depends
a
on
little
character.
different,
Must have been.
and I think we can talk about that in depth when we do our commentary.
Right.
Which one?
We're here for Harvey.
Well, I don't like
Sure.
to think about maybe.
Robert, you gotta be faster.
I'm sure you don't either.
Well,
So-
Harvey is the one
I
who's
don't think
been
this is
behind the
working. I
project
don't
since day
like,
one.
us
A vote
talking
for
over
him
each other.
is a vote for the memory of my
I
parents.
thought we were gonna go back and forth with the choices. I thought that's what we.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you
So
both.
then, Robert, you can pick the next one.
Okay, that sounds better.
Not saying I doubted you.
Robert's like, I don't like it here. No, it keeps going faster than me.
It is a night of
I
rain
thought we were
and
gonna just yell at each other.
But the Batman at the time though was heavily criticized by like purist fans for being different and
Oh, well, hello.
doing its own thing. Like it was not very popular when it
Harvey
started,
Dent,
at least with the OG
Gotham's
fans.
next mayor, and eager to know you.
Yeah, that's
Vicky
fair.
It's Vicky
Not
Vale.
interested. And reporting
Hey.
for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask
Gotham
me
Gazette's
whatever you
suck.
want at the press conference tomorrow.
I do mind actually.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Actually, I do mind. If you're not on the list, you're not here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Vicky will remember that.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on
So
your
it is also important to note that this is kind of the beginning of the end of Telltale. I don't know if you guys remember this, but this was around the time where they just... Oh, Noah.
Looks like
It's just wine.
Spilled some wine. It'll come out.
Stick to clear alcohols, Bruce. They never stain.
This is when they started just buying as many IPs as they could to make games out of.
Me, Master Bruce. But
Oh yeah.
another guest.
These are
Does
the only
anybody-
Telltale games I've actually
I'm sure
played.
they'll find the
Does
bug.
anybody remember
weird.
when they did a Game of Thrones game?
Yes. I
No.
never played it. I do
Carmine
remember.
Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest
Now we're gonna
Falcone's
get
never been convicted of anything.
Victor
Simply
Sully
a
as
businessman who loves this city.
Yeah.
Excuse us, Mr.
Oh, that's cool.
It's Falcone. Yeah. That is
Yeah.
true.
and he's not even like trying to hide his change his voice, it's just his Sully
What kind of
voice.
business
Yeah,
do you
no.
think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall.
But see, this is what I mean with this Two-Face. I don't buy the way I see Harvey Dent. I never would buy him working with Falcone.
Hear him out before you
Robert.
Falcone requested to speak
Yeah,
to
this
you
doesn't look
directly.
good.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
But yeah, he can have a dark side, but I don't. The Harvey Dent that I
Word of warning,
think of would
Bruce?
never work with a known criminal.
No, I mean, especially the Harvey Dent that's gung-ho going after the mob in the comics, yeah.
You know,
I
I've been in the
I
market
see
for a
that,
new
but
house.
I'm fine with
Decent
it as
walk-up,
its own take.
sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars.
It works in the context of this game. It's just one of those things I have an issue with the take.
The other day,
no,
you can't afford it.
eyes. All flash, no
That was
class.
sassy Batman.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming
Robert,
do-
handshake or no?
Oh yeah, that's you.
You're a
Refuse.
respectable man.
Yeah. Correct choice.
Now kick him in the nuts.
I don't have that kind of control. Oh, that look on his
Damn it.
face was creepy.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor.
Is it just me or should this Alfred design have a mustache?
It needs.
He
a
looks
mustache.
weird without a mustache.
He is missing the mustache, yeah.
Hey, you should know, Mr. Falcone. My analyst.
They should have got
are
Michael
raising
Caine.
Triple with Mayor Hill. Hey.
Hello, Master Bruce.
I love how you mentioned the one Alfred who
on,
doesn't have a
guys.
mustache.
Bruce.
Yeah, but then you can talk about... Harvey comes with me.
Busy for a few minutes.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that.
Okay, I guess this Batman isn't a
Seen
complete
and not
asshole.
heard.
Whatever you.
Ooh.
What did I say?
Alright, should we double down on the assholeness later?
Yes.
Okay.
We need to get the
Mr.
right ending.
District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed.
Yeah, unfortunately there isn't much of a diversion with endings in these
But
games.
in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just
That's
saying
you, Robert.
Harvey will make Gotham better.
The man talks too much, chaps my face with words.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load. if
The
we
animated
do so
series
together.
Two-Face is still peak Two-Face for me, though, where he's a good person who's trying to do the right thing, but he has not just this dark side, but this secret that he doesn't want
Gives me
public
indigestion.
because it'll ruin his
Yeah.
image. And then when that gets out, like it's that on top of just,
So,
oh, I'm scarred and I'm
let's
evil
talk
now. There's all these
relationship.
layers to it.
Yeah.
Where that's still peak to me.
Chalk
No,
this
that's one of my favorite Two-Faces for
here,
sure.
pal.
Noah.
I can get Harvey
Toss him the chalk.
or I can
Split it in
run out
half.
from under him.
Stab him.
What?
Crush it.
Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine this.
I do
is
hope we
me.
get Rupert Thorne in something
These are
again.
all
I think
my
we've used
friends.
Falcone enough.
Yeah.
I miss
Isn't
him.
he in the Penguin?
Businesses, Restaurants, clubs.
Yeah, not as far.
Maroney is going to be in the Penguin
Yes.
show.
Played by Clancy Brown.
That's who Clancy Brown's playing.
I'm so excited for that.
And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets
I'm half expecting Falcone here to say, "God damn it, Nate."
Do you hear it now, Robert? It's just the same voice.
Oh, totally. It's really recognized. Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and I aren't friends.
I bet we employ half the city.
Fuck you.
That's not happening.
Hey, this isn't a deal with the devil.
I just keep waiting for him to say, "I'm sweating like a hooker in church."
I know somewhere inside that
Bro,
tuxedo
hooker in
you
church?
understand the situation.
Yeah.
Money gets money.
Why not?
The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake.
Uh-oh.
And which to break.
Wow, the Waynes look really concerned.
Hurry.
About my father. Don't talk about my father.
Dare talk about my
You're getting worked
That
up
was
over
going
nothing.
really fast.
Well, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me.
The Waynes look really concerned at
Not
that
for
portrait.
long.
Like, Martha's kind of looking off to the side, like,
They're getting
Bruce,
bored,
your
posing.
guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Oh, no. Yeah.
title card.
The Telltale Series.
That was a little late.
Yeah, I know. We've been playing the game for a while.
But it didn't even feel like a full prologue. It was like two separate prologues.
Yeah.
No, you'd expect the title to show up after the Catwoman part,
Yeah, exactly.
but no.
I like this Batcave.
It's
It's
pretty
me.
cool.
Mm.
Pretty
don't see any-
simplistic.
Also,
I don't see any bats
love
yet.
their take on the Batmobile.
Yeah, I like that it's a car, not a tank.
Well, that, and if you remember, it's his sports car and it transforms into the
It
Batmobile.
transforms, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it reminds me of The Incredibles a little bit. Because that happens with this car.
There's a tie-in comic that's set between season 1 and 2, by the way.
Oh, of course there is.
It's all right.
More content to review.
I like that he keeps the tickets.
That's a cool choice.
That's a very cool choice, yeah. It's not something I've ever seen done in anything else.
I don't think there's any-
Oh my god, it's the Creeper.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Oh, it's Jack Ryder.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
it's the Creeper.
That just made me think of the Creeper from Scooby-Doo, so my brain was like broken
Spare
for a
grapple.
second.
Jeepers, it's the Creepers.
Jeepers, Creepers.
Oh, also, Robert, since you apparently didn't pay attention to the chat today, we're gonna
Test
do
run at
the
the mayor's
Batman
office was a
1989
success.
commentary soonish.
Well, I think, to be fair to Robert, I think you told me that in private messages.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
Wait,
I never
did
saw that.
Yeah, so.
I just
It's
assumed
not
you
like
were
you
looking
didn't
at the
pay
chat.
attention to that.
Robert, pay attention to people's messages that you can't see.
I forgot
No.
to hack your DMs.
Yeah.
Oh, why is it paused?
What?
Because you hit the pause button.
Hello?
You can't unpause it?
I can't unpause it. What?
Are we stuck here?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Fuck.
spacebar pauses it. That's weird.
Okay.
I've never seen that before.
Nearly fell off a building.
That would have been a situation if we were stuck there.
Okay, so
sorry about that, Robert, but yes, because it's the 35th anniversary this year.
Good point. And we're planning on doing returns in December, so it's 289 before that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I quit.
Noah, read this.
Oh, shit.
What?
Noah,
Do I-
read.
Do I
Yes.
really?
Fuck you. Do your job.
DA Dent pressures mayor to decry vigilantes.
Read faster.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent calls upon the mayor's office to take a public stand against the wave of vigilante actions sweeping the streets. Mayor Hill cannot expect the DA's office to prosecute cases on any criteria other than the law, said Dent at City Hall press conference. Dent has taken a firm stand against vigilantism in Gotham, from the uptick in citizen-led shootings to costume superhero Batman. Dent is currently enjoying a surge in popularity with one of the lowest criminal backlog indexes in the state. His groundbreaking Victims Assistance Program was part of the platform that drove his most recent successful bid for re-election since becoming Gotham's youngest district attorney at age 26. Wow, he does not look that young.
Robert.
Robert, your turn.
I missed the first part.
It's just the headline.
Okay,
It's just
fuck
the
you.
headline.
Yeah. It's just
Gotham City Police Commissioner Peter Grogan, who the fuck is that, appointed Lieutenant James Gordon to lead a major task force against criminal chatter in the Gotham underworld, recently increased to an alarming degree. In a press conference earlier today, Lieutenant Gordon insisted, "We are aware of nefarious elements appearing and mobilizing en masse in our city. At present, they are unknown, but not unnoticed. We will find them." Gordon earned an honorable discharge from the USMC before joining the GCPD, and has quickly risen through the ranks. He has frequently stated that the Marine Corps made him the man he is today.
Yeah. Hello, AMC, by the way.
What's up, AMC? Noah.
Okay. Do we really need to go through all this?
Yeah.
The charitable.
No, hold on. You're right, because we're never gonna get anywhere if we keep going through these.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, everyone who wanted the lore breakdown.
You should have read all the shit on the side too. The tiny paragraphs.
I think it's the Codex, or maybe not.
Oh, pictures.
Yeah, these are all like character bios.
Robert's favorite painting. This is like my favorite Batman game personally. That's a hot take.
It's pretty popular.
I think I prefer the Arkham games overall, but I really love these
Robert,
games.
it's popular, but name one other person that would put this over either of the first two Arkham games.
I do like that these are more detective and character focused than the Arkham games, but as games, the Arkham games are more fun to play. Maybe it's the data port, yeah. Analyze drive.
Yeah, because even Arkham Asylum, like the writing really shines with just the characters. Like he just gets the characters right. As far as the plot goes, like it's fine, but that game's really just all about the overall experience.
Yeah. I mean, I'd argue none of the Arkham games have that great of stories.
Yeah, Cities is
I think you're full of shit.
I am right.
No.
Including City.
Gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here.
Why do they need two kitchens?
Whose turn is it?
Noah.
I like the cave.
Sorry.
Alright.
And you won't mind if
I really didn't remember whose turn it was.
I don't either, so we'll just keep going. Robert, it's your turn next,
what that,
so keep your eyes open.
woman tried to steal?
In the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Yeah, like I said, I love Arkham Asylum. That's like one of my favorite video games. I'm just saying, like,
Same.
a plot. This was just on paper. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's very basic.
I think it's got a really good plot until the third act.
No, I mean that story is really just an excuse to have atmosphere.
And the Junkler.
It's
A number of things.
It's not a bad story. I'm just
Stranded
saying.
plot. Like he's stuck on an island.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not that deep.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same
Don't
couldn't be
call
said for
me
the bar.
Al.
I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away,
It's strange they don't
McDonald's
have
next
Commissioner
time.
Loeb in this.
including Mr. Falcone.
Yeah, that's where we
true.
are.
Before the game switched from
I
billions
don't know why
to
it's a different
cutthroat.
guy. Unless he's like not corrupt.
Robert.
To your alter ego. Bloodstains are much
Robert.
easier
Thanks,
to
Real.
remove from a tuxedo.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah. Thanks for the interruption.
Hurry up, Robert.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried about
And of course, I haven't played this before, but
For the record,
If
your
the commissioner
father
isn't corrupt,
despised
like,
men like
I
Falcone,
guess
thought they ruined Gotham
they might
I don't
change his
even
name.
remember if you
Back
meet
when
the
it still had
Commissioner.
one.
It can
Yeah, I have
again,
no
Bruce.
idea.
Also, Loeb in
people like this
the Dark Knight
couple without
movies is just
helping.
Loeb in name only, like
Is she
in
news?
name only. Like
Yeah.
he's a different character there
Seen her
too.
before.
So
Hopefully, she's just a tourist.
Which, yeah,
It's just
which
weird
is
that-
strange because Begins wants
I'll
to
check
go
the
for like the
codex.
corrupt police department.
But the commissioner's not that corrupt.
yeah.
Yeah, it's very strange. Gotham feed. Anime fan says Loeb's
No.
underrated. Is he? He isn't he only
Oh,
in one
Je-
book?
Jeff Loeb, I think, is what he was.
But we were just
Oh.
talking about Commissioner Loeb, so I don't know.
It's just a guess.
Found her.
Yeah, in year one, he's an asshole.
Noah, read this.
Cat burglar crimes, burglary, petty larceny, new criminal on the scene, tied to several recent break-ins. She's effective and doesn't leave many clues behind. Currently, the GCPD has no leads. I wish to know more about her.
So it's getting really weird.
Yeah.
Much to find, apparently.
Alfred, stop reading that.
A few burglaries, break-ins.
This is private.
Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a
Noah,
thing or two from her.
might remember more than me. Is Selena even in the second?
Ending up in the news
Oh,
lately.
Noah.
Don't compare me to her.
Or Batman.
She
I'm
is,
not a
yeah.
cat.
To a common criminal.
She's a big part of the
You're
second
missing
one.
the point. You have to admit you've been drawing a
What
lot
were you
of
saying,
attention
Robert?
to yourself. And not
Oh,
the
nothing.
Playboy
I don't know,
billionaire
MC.
you've got
Arkham
tonight.
City and Origins are pretty story-driven. Like, I do like the stories in those
No
games.
one's
And
gonna figure
Arkham
it
Knight
out.
tries to be a story-driven game. I just don't think that one's
It's
succeeded.
embarrassing. I am kind of excited to play that one though, because like
With the incident
once we finish it, we could probably get another stream or two just out of doing the fucking like challenge tracks.
Or
You're in the
4.
spotlight more than ever.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of
Robert,
DLC in that game.
Robert,
I've got it covered.
I have a
sorry,
job to do.
That
Okay,
fuck you.
responsibility to the city.
You gotta be fast.
Why I do this.
you were running out of time.
Resume.
Well, I guess we also have to pay attention to the
Drive that
dialogue
thing
too.
right out of
You
the
can pick the next one.
It's almost like
Okay.
this game wasn't designed
It's our
for
gift and
commentaries.
our curse. One more
It's
worry
fine.
for the
It's
list.
all fine.
Well, it feels weird being completely silent.
I
Take it.
believe in Harvey Dent.
I thought I saw.
Ozzy.
What? 20 years? Last time I saw him.
I actually really like this version of Penguin.
Indeed, you two were thick as
Oh, I
thieves.
didn't know he was this.
Oswald,
I
however,
think he's
I
okay.
thought you said you played the first episode.
I did. I mean, it's been almost 10
I
years.
forgot.
Discharge
Yeah.
illegal
So I'll just tell you this up front. They're gonna
dealing,
mix
prison stints.
Oswald with Tommy Elliott.
If I'm using the
Oh, that's a cool choice.
Unfortunately, you are.
I'm down for that.
He only wanted to catch up.
No, I think it's very cool.
Following his family's
That's not something we do enough in adaptations, because the Cobblepots have like this long history and rivalry with the Waynes. And,
Robert,
Haven't the faintest idea.
no, it's Noah's turn.
No, it's yours.
Oh, fuck. It's not a
He
coincidence.
just wants to reconnect.
God damn it.
Criminal record.
Well,
Yeah,
when I
John was,
say
John was gonna give you a second turn.
Changed
God,
over the years.
he keeps ignoring
If I
me.
remember correctly,
No,
Oswald
you
was
just
fond
take
of
too
being
long.
by a
Gavin Devine says lie, play, fast,
Well, what he's
report.
graduated.
What?
Even though you and young
Eh?
Master Cobblepot
Okay.
used to be
Anyway.
close,
But,
I advise you to be cautious.
No, I was just
But I
saying
know
that,
you can't
the
abandon
Cobblepouts and the
mystery.
Waynes have like this long history and
I'll
rivalry,
be
and
careful.
I don't think we do enough
When you
stories
see
with
what's
like,
become of
okay,
his
what was
pog,
Bruce's
I think
connection?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's like
relationship with Oswald,
every
like,
story with Penguin and the Batman.
yeah, but that's not until like after he's Batman. I'm talking about like backstory stuff.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Cobblepot.
I love
Park.
the way that fire is lit, like
It's pre-lit.
against the black
It's
and white.
lit, fam. Yeah, I love the like touches of color throughout this whole thing.
AMC, so you guys are playing the black and white version. Interesting. Did you just notice? Like,
Well, I think he just decided to bring it up now.
I'm just messing with the AMC. Yes, we are, because none of us have ever played it this way. Maybe a long
really
ways
cool.
down the line, we'll do another playthrough that's like kind of the opposite way, but with the normal coloring.
It's really cool so far.
Does the second game have this option?
It does. We're gonna play both of them this way.
Cool. Yeah, I cut out. For
Although
a
I
second,
wonder
so
how much
for sure.
how that one's gonna work as well, because this is much more of a balanced Batman Bruce Wayne story,
Great.
whereas that one is more of just a Batman story.
Statue, but no one
Well,
lives.
it's got a lot of Bruce Wayne undercover in it.
Right, but he has more of a personal stake in this one, is what I mean.
Oh, and he's calling
Oh,
Oswald Oz in this game. I wonder where that starts.
It started here, duh.
It could have.
Wow.
Because that's a big part of the new one with Colin Farrell. Is he likes being called Oz.
Goes through you.
Robert, you're our fact
You heard
checker.
it, man.
Why don't you check it?
I
No,
got
What are you
nothing.
waiting for?
I got nothing.
Got nothing.
Sorry, fellas.
this
Goddamn.
released after TT came back, if I remember correctly. I know it definitely came out like a lot later.
Gentlemen!
There he is.
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
That's Pingu.
Well, that's Oz.
Yeah,
The Great and Powerful.
that's not James Franco.
You don't know that.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Yes, they hired James Franco.
He's not doing
This
anything.
Not now.
Right on the money.
Mine!
Something. That's. Oh, John. That's why I much prefer this game to the second one. Yeah, I also prefer this one.
Hey, Bruce. You've got a little,
You got red on you.
hair.
You got red on you.
Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system
Robert.
like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
You went too far.
Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation.
Says
here.
Batman.
You didn't need to take it so far.
Some folks are fine hearing Bruce. Others don't get the message unless it's beaten into them. It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here.
We don't get British Penguin
Right
a lot
now,
in
I am
adaptations.
trying to recognize
It's kind of vague in the
it's
comics. It's
usually
just this
more-
high society.
Yeah,
Back when
in
it
the
wasn't,
movies, he's
you know,
typically more.
like this. This park
I want to say like New
used to
York.
mean something.
Hmm.
A place
Yeah, the new
safe for kids,
Farrell's is very
for families.
Italian mob guy.
People
No,
all over to visit.
This place is a
Mom and Dad,
wreck,
They put so much work in here.
You don't have to be so
This
mean
place
about it.
is a wreck.
but we're being
Better
mean
off
Batman.
bulldozed.
This park still matters to me, Bruce. It's all my folks left behind.
Yeah, the movies, it's a little bit
They
more
say,
like
Choose right,
generic gangster Penguin.
And then the
And-
the Arkham games have that god awful
Dad.
Cockney
Cockney
accent.
Okay, I love it. I love it.
Our family
Boy.
It's fine. It's not like terrible. Like I can't stand it, except for in Arkham Origins with those two like women that he has.
And I don't really remember them.
The ground
So that was
rules.
rough,
We'll
but no,
get there.
Gave
They
you a
are
good
so
life.
fucking annoying.
Used to run in the same circles.
Robert.
Hobnobbing parties.
That's how things
round-the-world
are.
Vacations. Unlimited potential.
Well, that's just the way it goes sometimes. It's out of our control.
Yeah, let's just keep.
That's not
let's
what
keep,
I said.
Well, obviously.
Let's keep
you
picking
don't
the
have to be a dick about it.
asshole things to say.
You know, when I saw you at the party last night, I thought, Bruce Wayne. Has he changed a bit? Maybe I was wrong. Shouldn't have been a surprise when I saw you with Carmine Falcone. Made himself right at home.
No.
He wasn't invited.
Falcone was an
He didn't get the
uninvited
memo.
guest. That's it. Never want to see
He
his
didn't
face
even shake
again.
his hand.
On that, we
Remember?
can agree in earnest. Falcone
Who?
made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And
That's Joker.
He stole my line.
Joker says that.
No, that's in the next game.
Sorry, mate. This reunion got
No, he's
a lot
in
more
this one,
than
too.
our plan. Things are going to be on the upswing soon, no?
He's introduced
A
later.
revolution is knocking on Gotham's door, and I'm here to let it in.
This penguin design's also a little closer to the Gotham
Which
version.
brings me to you.
A skinnier look.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I'm
Rockin'
pretty
baby.
sure this comes out way
Break the
before
window,
Gotham.
Wayne Enterprises, oh.
I think it's around the same time.
No,
Oh,
this
you top
Gotham was
this.
already airing when this
Was
came
it?
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gotham
I'm
was
pretty sure.
2014.
We're gonna smash windows
Yeah.
and cross off names all the way down.
Is this me?
Like I said, it's
I'm not your
gonna be
enemy.
pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
I generally, yeah, I don't know. That was my turn. Did I just steal your turn,
Look,
Robert?
We're not going to be
I've got great
consistent, but I
affection for
prefer
you,
this
Bruce.
over us talking over each other.
Okay, fair enough.
Which is why
Robert's like, I'm just so tired of Noah talking over me.
make sure that you're on the right side.
Yeah. Except this penguin's wearing Jared Leto's Joker jacket.
AMC says, nah, I would argue that most animated penguins are supposed to be British.
Cheers.
I don't think anybody's arguing against that. We're just saying that they're not.
I don't think Tom Kenny is British.
Oh, definitely not.
Nah.
That's very American.
No, because he's
And
just
then-
doing his SpongeBob voice in that.
Well, Paul Rubens in the animated series, I think he's American, and I don't know if he's going for British or just high society, old class, you know.
Oh, I like the
Like
purple
rich
on those
person.
windows contrasted with the black and white.
Yeah, looks cool. I thought it just said future home of Thomas and Martha Wayne. It's like, oh, that's awkward.
Yeah,
They never took the
Divine
sign down.
says Barbados.
Okay.
Huh? What the
All right.
Mr. Wayne, over here. Right
I
here.
don't know what that means.
This way.
No, read it out loud.
Bruce!
No.
Robert.
Enough photos. Fuck it up.
Okay. Pretty sure you have enough photos, guys.
Of Bruce Wayne? Never.
Very funny.
Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm.
The red car with the black and white is giving
Bring you
kind of
all
the
out here to
Killing
discuss
Joke
cars,
vibe.
honestly. Now,
Oh,
we're
cool.
here about Arkham Asylum.
I got more of a Fast and
Ever
Furious
since it
vibe.
opened its doors, Arkham
Oh.
has
What?
been a breeding ground for the criminally insane.
It's Vin
Its
Diesel in
methods
this
for
game.
rehabilitation,
Ignore.
Noah.
its
Ignore.
security, lacking.
Ghost him.
Fuck.
But today,
Fuck you, Alfred.
with a sizable contribution
Most
from
Bruce
this
never
man
returns my
here,
calls.
we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come.
Oh, is this our origin
Mr.
for
Wayne has a
Arkham?
few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
It's about what to do with Arkham.
Robert.
Crime is rampant.
I'm here today because I want to heal Gotham. To stop the culture of crime that's running our streets. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero.
Yeah, we all know your origin.
Who
What
stood up to
movie was
oppression
it?
and defended the people from injustice.
Was
think
it
it
good?
was-
No matter the cost. That night,
I think his parents took him to
my
see
parents paid the ultimate cost defending
Fast and Furious.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
who needed the kind of
My
help this new
parents
facility
took me to see a
will
Serbian
provide.
film.
Well, no. That's a very different Batman.
Yeah. Let's put a dent in crime.
With this facility and our next mayor,
It's the best
we
slogan.
can put a dent in crime.
Yeah.
Today,
That's on
on the
sunglasses.
anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new
Yeah,
hospital.
being with parents and the
so
Batman
let's
had the
open it up.
Pennyworths
You first,
working
Miss
for
Bell.
them
Thank
in
you.
England.
With the opening
Yeah.
of this new
We're just
hospital, what does this
talking
mean
about
for Arkham Asylum?
performance.
What happens to the old building?
Noah.
No, it's Robert.
Robert.
Tear it down.
We should tear down the walls and erase it from the map. I
Tear
don't
down
want us
the wall.
lingering on past
Tear it down for
mistakes.
what?
I want us to focus on Gotham's future. All right, who's up
What
next?
is this score right here?
You there.
Mr. Wayne,
It's just
Julia
generic
Remark
music.
of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You and Mr. Dent even
I
spoke
mean,
with him
hopefully
behind
the answer
closed
is in the
doors.
garbage. No.
Falcone's a friend.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an
To clarify, AMC Sicily started to say where they go for a return.
Next
to
question,
England.
please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people.
But yeah, that's just
We're about the
Danny
hospital,
DeVito.
remember?
Like he's not doing it. Check.
Oh,
Ignore it.
shh.
Ignore it.
Well,
Mr. Wayne,
it's-
this morning the
it
Globe
works.
received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and
So,
your father, Thomas
Noah,
Wayne.
since you know this
Exactly are you implying?
Transactions
well enough,
connected to organized
my
crime
question has
going
always
back
been,
years and
why
continuing
is
to
everybody
this
associating
day.
Bruce
The
as
paper trail
guilty
ties
because
your
of
family
he's related to
directly
Thomas
the mob.
Wayne?
Well, they assume that he's continuing on his father's business.
No,
you know?
Robert.
No, I doubt your evidence.
And did anyone else receive this
Fake news.
evidence?
Yeah.
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all you
Next turn is
Is the
Robert's.
Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Yeah, I
Do you
mean,
know about this, Bruce? How long
I don't
has
know.
your
I think
family
it might
been
be
dealing
safe
with
to
Falcone?
assume
Could the
the son of a
What are
corrupt.
you
Robert.
telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
This interview is over.
All right, this press conference is over.
The son of a corrupt businessman is continuing on that business. I think that's a
Could
safe
the
assumption.
allegations be true?
Yeah.
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later.
That reminds me of
Everyone
Ang Lee's
please
Hulk,
settle down.
where
I'll be
Ross
fielding
is
your
such an
questions from
asshole
here
to
on out.
Bruce because he's
Please,
like, "You're
let's
your
try to keep
father's
this
son.
civilized.
I know you suck." It's like I was 5. What the fuck?
That's a movie I need to revisit sometime.
It's really not.
I'm too
It's
curious
interesting.
about it.
It's so boring.
I thought it was really boring as a kid, but I don't know. Maybe I'll feel differently now.
Careful. Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal.
Noah.
I didn't do
Turn
anything.
the lights off, keep a low
I didn't do it.
I'm sorry, are you arresting me?
Not unless I'm forced to.
Are
Only
you
collect the
arresting
evidence.
me?
I didn't do anything.
That's what we're here to find out.
Alfred, keep an eye on them.
See,
Make
even
sure they
Gordon
only
kind of
take what
sounds
they
like
have
Sully.
to.
I was just thinking that. I thought it was Falcone walking down the stairs.
It's not the same voice actor,
I
but
meant
it
what I
sounds
said
like him.
about not personal. We only want files
He'd be a
for
good
Wayne
Gordon voice, though.
Enterprises. The warrant covers your place.
God damn it,
farming,
Batman.
Places of residence.
Robert.
Companies you own. Your
And if I
holdings are
refuse?
extensive.
And if I refuse?
Well, then we might have to make a scene. That's the last thing I want.
Jesus, dial it back, man.
But orders are orders, and this one comes from the
This
top.
Gordon's kind of a dick.
It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it.
You're not you and you're
Mayor
hungry.
Hill signed off on this himself.
He needs a Snickers.
As long as he's a
Noah.
shots.
Mayor Hill's corrupt.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook.
I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes.
So if Hill's actually corrupt in this game, that's a different take.
You're corrupt, Robert.
It's true. But no, they named a school after him.
I was gonna say, I never took Hill to be that great of a mayor in the animated series.
Yeah, he's just incompetent. But he also stays on and never leaves after being kidnapped and almost murdered like 5 times. I respect that.
That's dedication. Uh-oh.
God, Martha, smile. Jesus. She's kind of smiling.
She's smiling.
That's a great shot.
You don't have to do this.
Alfred, stop playing with Shadow.
Wait, is Troy Baker also playing Thomas Wayne?
Probably.
That's pretty common.
Yeah, because Kevin Conroy also plays Thomas in the animated series.
Anime fan says Hamilton Hill was corrupt in the comics.
No. Although actually, the voice of
Vicky Vale's face are scary.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but
Richard Mole, Two-Face voices Thomas a couple of times.
No, somebody.
I'm busy right now.
I'm a bit busy right now, Miss Vale, as you can see. Gotham's
Richard Mole, Two-Face is Thomas Wayne for like the first couple episodes in the animated series, and then Kevin Conroy, for whatever reason, starts doing the Thomas Wayne voice. The big one is the first Scarecrow episode when he has those Thomas hallucinations. That's Richard Mole.
Like yours captures the
okay.
I can help you get the right kind of.
Should we let her tell the right story to try to get out ahead of
the
this?
Gazette, I have all kinds of access.
What's your
I can dig
angle?
up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline.
Sorry,
Some
I just
of us
stole
are
Robert's.
That's fine.
still want
Yeah,
the
I
truth.
think the Grey
The
Ghost
Gazette
episode
received
is
this
one
supposed
where Conroy's
evidence
also doing
like
Thomas.
every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay, flimsy
I don't
sources.
think
There
so.
isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet.
It's a media
Press
frenzy.
saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
It's circus.
Well, first guess, nosy reporters.
The public's fascinated with you, Mr. Wayne. A scandal like this, it's a reporter's dream. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
That's interesting, AMC, but
Right
I
here,
don't consider
right
the
now,
adventures
and
continue
stop it.
comics
You need to
canon.
get out ahead of this. Your
Refuse.
side is what matters, not wild speculation.
Turn
Refuse.
it off, Miss Vale.
Oh, but Bruce...
Until I know what's really going on, I am not speaking to the press again.
Pretty sure Conroy is the hallucinations of Thomas and Nothing to Fear. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I mean, AMC, at least here on the channel, we don't consider those comics canon to the animated series. That's just bonus material.
I've read like the first few issues of The Adventures Continues, and I don't really remember much about it.
Heading this way.
Batman has made plenty.
What a fake fan.
My family.
I was bored with it. I'm sorry.
Even in its darkest days.
Yeah, that's because you're a fake fan.
On the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence.
I'm sorry, Paul Dini.
Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Okay. Abrupt cut to black. I think it's Robert's turn next whenever we get to another
I'm
option.
pretty sure you just like took 2 in a row from him.
I'm sorry. That's what I'll give him a turn.
What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
Robert.
You need to fix this.
I'm in a lot of trouble.
But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's
I need
Richard
your
Mole
help to
in
get
that
me
Nothing
out
to
of
Fear
it.
episode.
Yes, of course. Of course, whatever I can do.
He's like, Bruce, you have
I'd have to
Mayor
I'd have to watch
shame
it
in
again.
your family name.
Yeah. Then the cops raid my house, taking
Yeah.
everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this.
Whoa.
I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one.
Robert.
God damn it.
Enough excuses.
He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
Well, that's just not good enough, Harvey.
Listen, I'll look into this. I swear. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous
Did we ever find out who leaked that? I don't
doesn't
remember.
make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope?
Is it my turn?
Right, yeah,
Yep.
Robert.
It's politics. Politics.
It's got to be politically motivated. Hill can't match your fundraising, so he's trying to take out your biggest donor.
I don't know. This is a new low.
Yeah, like I said,
Even for
Richard
Hill.
Mole was Thomas and Nothing to Fear, and I think Grey Ghost
God,
is
what a
one
mess.
episode where Conroy voices
Bruce, I wish
Thomas
I could just make this
flashbacks.
go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I
Yeah, I'm
get
pretty
in the
sure
way
that
of this
is
investigation,
Conroy in that
I would be able
episode.
to spin it as a conflict of interest.
I'd have to watch Nothing to Fear
Yeah.
again,
It
though.
would be good for either of us.
Yeah, Richard Mole also.
I'll do it myself.
Jeopardize the entire campaign.
I'll do it myself.
Then I'll go it
Richard
alone.
Mole also voices the
Got plenty of
Batman
resources
in
to
that
fight
show,
this.
so he's actually credited
We're in a
for
bind.
quite a few episodes.
I'll do whatever.
Besides
I
just
can
doing
to
Two
help.
Face.
There you are.
Hey, you.
Sorry.
Oh
That
God!
Bruce looks terrible.
No, just
I just
That is
fell.
yeah, that is a gnarly bruise.
It's fine. I just bumped into.
But I love that
My
this is how they figure out who the other is.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
It's like
this
Spider-Man.
is Selena.
Anime fan Bruce should
I
throw
hope I'm not
coffee at
interrupting
Harvey's
anything.
food. What?
Election nonsense.
Somebody.
I think we'd both
I'm
like
Bruce
a
Wayne.
change of topic.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss.
Bruce is like,
Kyle.
a bike messenger pushed me down.
It's a strong grip you've got there.
I had to beat an old lady
Don't worry.
with a stick to get these
I'm not gonna
cranberries.
fall.
Why? You're rich.
Oh, sorry.
What the fuck is wrong
Selena's
with you?
new to town. I've been showing her
You're
around
beating
town.
poor people with a
Introducing her.
stick?
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I
What happened to your eye?
What happened to your
one
eye?
of those
Yeah.
double-decker tour buses around
God,
town.
you,
How'd you get
Sorry.
that shiner?
Bruce?
I looked away for a
It's
second.
okay. Money doesn't buy manners, right?
I don't know whose turn is it
I was
anymore.
mugged.
All right, so we're no last. So
I'm just
Robert,
wondering
the
if
next
that
one will be yours.
masked
Robert's next.
freak get away with all my
Gotcha.
stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone.
Did you see the guy
Car.
Did you at least get a look at the guy?
Good enough to make an ID.
with your bruised eye?
Anime fan says it's like the scene in Batman Returns where Bruce and Selena realize who the other are. Yeah, except not done
Kind of.
competently.
I
Mistletoe?
hope not.
That's
These
great.
aren't
Deadly if you eat
materials.
Ooh, sensitive.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna
Yeah,
explain
except this
to
one's
my
actually like
talent.
smart.
When things like this happen in my line of work,
I like the mistletoe line.
people tend to overreact.
You'll find
Just
another
be
client.
thankful you got away with a black eye.
Maybe it's time to find a new job.
I don't need career advice from you, Mr. Wayne. Not
Yeah.
all of us were born with trust funds
Yeah,
and
you do.
multi-billion-dollar corporations.
Hey, go easy on Bruce. It's not his fault he was born rich and good-looking.
At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment.
You guys agree Harvey
Hey,
does
it's
not
Harvey.
look 26 in this, right?
No, not
Well, it said he became DA at 26, and I don't know how long he's been DA
Oh.
at this
That's-
point.
Yeah, fair enough.
So he could be around 30.
Now the charade can drop.
The charade.
So are we gonna like do it?
Not yet, not in this episode.
Nice to meet the real you.
Whoever.
Keep quiet,
Don't
Yeah.
say anything.
bitch.
Please.
Jeez.
Well,
You can't say that.
this explains a lot, actually.
AMC says, whatever you guys say, I just feel they officially are supposed to be, for better or worse. Not
surprised.
sure.
Not to mention.
Are you talking about the
Robert.
Adventures Continue?
Robert.
This cafe.
I
Don't
don't
make
know
a
what he's.
scene. Don't make a
You
scene.
going to play nice this time?
He's talking
I
about
got
those animated series comics.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you.
Yeah, I mean, I know Deanie writes them, but I consider those
I'm
canon.
curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you?
Noah.
Why take the risk?
I have my reasons.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I think you know enough already.
John said Noah, and it was Robert's
I
turn.
was thinking you were
No,
starting
I
to
thought Robert picked the last
How
one.
disappointing.
No.
No, I did the last one.
Oh. You two just sound so much
You have
alike.
something that belongs to
We
me.
don't sound
I
alike.
want it back.
I don't know.
This is
Anime
awkward.
somebody.
I'm
Who
used to
hired
helping
you?
people, not the one being
Who hired you?
Who hired you to break into the mayor's office?
Anime fan in Vicky Vale's first comics
Put it in
appearance.
confidential.
Vicky found out Batman's secret
They don't know
identity
who
because
I am.
Batman
They don't know
and
who they
Bruce
are.
had the
But you know
same
who I am.
cut on their chin.
These people I'm working
Ah,
That's
for,
true.
they don't
Deep cut.
screw
Hey,
around.
hey, John.
If I fail
It
to
sounds
deliver
like
that
your
drive,
mic's
it's gonna
really,
cost a lot
you're
more
really
than
far away from your mic. I'm not
Looks like
sure.
you made your bed.
How about that?
We've made this bet.
Better.
And I'm not gonna
A
lie
little
in
bit
it
better,
now.
yeah.
You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will
Robert.
be consequences.
No, I don't.
I don't like
Go away.
consequences.
Go away.
Anything. As far as I'm concerned.
I don't know you anything. Yeah.
I was hoping
This is
we
real
could work
salty
together.
Batman.
Sorry. I'm a solo act.
I don't like this Batman anymore.
I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address. Now.
No. Give me the drive.
Don't piss me off.
You are really starting to piss me off.
Oh, there you are. I was hoping you'd come out and play.
He's getting
Whoa.
mad.
Write it down. Now.
My contact.
We just start doing it right here.
Expecting a cat. Not a bat.
Harvey comes back like, what the fuck?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
I like that Harvey has no reaction to that.
Yeah, he's not like, Selena, what do you mean? Change it to your suit.
I kind of wish that went differently if you were just a complete dick to her. AMC, and whose fault is that John, in parentheses, not liking him? These two degenerates that are in my ear.
Yay.
The sound of an ambush.
What do you mean?
Stay on guard.
What are we talking about?
AMC was like, whose fault is that, John? About
Who's-
me saying I don't like this Batman anymore.
Oh, okay.
God, Noah, keep up with the
What?
conversation.
What? We said that a while ago. I didn't know what that was in reference to.
He literally says it in
Oh, God.
parentheses.
Yeah, and a lot can happen in 2 minutes.
Clean up on aisle 3.
Robert, do you not remember this?
It was a massacre.
How many?
Not really.
There's blood.
No, this game gets intense.
Oh, good lord. Look at
I
keep
forgot
forgetting
how
they're
long
with-
this first episode is.
That's what I'm
Goddamn.
gonna find out.
They're all pretty long, yeah.
Gordon, Eastside Dogs, warehouse.
I keep forgetting that these games are rated M too.
Yeah, it's so weird because the game opens with a headshot and it's very bloody. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, all right. Even Arkham Knight couldn't
Yeah.
do that.
So, I mean, one of the things that appeals to me about this game, and I think it probably does better than the Arkham games, is the detective work.
Psychoactive nerve agent.
I think that this is more of a detective-focused Batman game, which I really appreciate.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Yeah. Because, yeah, for some reason I forgot that these were M.
Yeah,
Really.
Nothing left.
I always forget that until the first part with the headshot, like you just said.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but Arkham Knight was not like conceived or made as an M rating game. That's just what they got when they refused to censor the Joker segment.
Yeah.
When you're
I know
playing a
about
Joker
that,
shooting.
yeah.
But like that's not a super bloody game. Like I guess it's more violent than the other ones, but not like
I think they could have
considerably
got. I think they could have gotten away with a T.
Yeah.
It's a very soft M.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
But the white eyes look cool on the cowl. This design pulls them off.
Yeah. It's almost like Batman looks cool with the white eyes.
I'll be right back, guys.
No.
Since we're not doing a dialogue section, I'll be right back.
Rose.
No.
Ooh. White Rose.
Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
These parts always take me a minute because I'm dumb, but...
Canisters were stored here.
Catwoman's just in the distance watching you just walk in circles awkwardly. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, imagine if Catwoman came in and he's just doing this.
Like, oh, he's insane. Oh, shit.
This is much harder to do on a keyboard.
I need to get the fuck out of Gotham. Open sesame.
Yeah, we're gonna do season
louder?
1, and then we're gonna do Origins after. Get back to the Arkham games.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Now, if Austin's available next week, are we gonna put a break on this for a minute and attempt Dark Tomorrow again, or are we gonna stick to this to the end?
I think we should attempt Dark Tomorrow again.
Yeah, if he's free, we'll do Dark Tomorrow. Also, how do you guys feel about the Bat logo?
I like it.
It's not my favorite, but it's fine. It's a little dark. It's like a cross between the Dark Knight Returns logo and the... It's like a medium between those two.
Yeah.
AMC, at the time, a lot of fans were clamoring for an M-rated Batman game. Yeah. I would still like to see an M-rated Batman game like Arkham Knight, but like that actually pushes boundaries.
It depends on the story, for me.
I did not mean to do that. Yeah, look at that.
He'll be fine.
That's just
What's in his
flush.
pocket? Let's steal from a dead man.
It's got a nice watch.
Oh god,
Nice
that
coat.
somehow looks more terrifying in black and white.
Badly burned. But the
Oh,
damage
boy.
seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
I've heard of blackface before, but this is ridiculous.
Wah, wah.
Alright, Robert, you ready? We're gonna... right in the head.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh, you turned into Wilford Brimley. Whoa.
I'm the Thing.
Oh, that would be amazing if it was like the DNA scene right now.
Residue.
Just like
Yeah.
split.
Could have
Oh
superseded
shit.
the contents of the
Jumps out at him.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Alfred, I'm really scared.
Yeah. Any kids watching the stream should not be watching it.
Bits of human flesh.
Yes, for both the content of the game and us.
And us.
What the
But,
fuck
yeah,
do you
especially-
mean? Do you think... Are you saying that this isn't a fucking kids-friendly channel?
No, we're really fucking wholesome.
Yeah, this is a Christian Minecraft server. I don't know what you're talking about.
A cop shredded
ripped
this
this
merc
guy's
to
face
pieces, barehanded.
God. What would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent.
Noah does that on a
Mental
Tuesday.
Psychotic.
No. A Monday.
Oh.
I hate Mondays.
Or not a Monday.
Read on Wednesday.
You skipped Tuesday, you fraud.
Oh, I don't care about Tuesday.
AMC, okay, so I checked nothing to fear. Point, you win this time, Rob. Yeah, Rob.
Yep.
Rob is the winner.
Woo! I don't know if he does Thomas Wayne in another episode. I just know he's Thomas.
No proof.
Batman starts drawing chalk around the blood splatters.
The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
What caused the explosion? Yeah, right there. Check that.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Now who's the Batman?
I'm the goddamn Batman.
Are you dense?
Are you stupid?
It doesn't say that word.
She says something a little.
I don't think I can say that on stream. Family friendly or not.
Explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message.
Thank you, AMC. Got it.
Cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big.
I love the red eyes for like detective mode. Looks awesome.
I love it too.
One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet.
Wake up!
Superheat and explode.
No, wake up!
This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence.
No, I can't fall asleep on stream. That would be embarrassing.
Theft.
Be amazing. All we gotta do is watch Leprechaun 6.
God damn it.
Then things turn grim. Possibly due to the psychotic nerve agent.
Years ago, we marathoned all the Leprechaun movies, and I fell asleep right at the last one.
It was put down. Same
Noah, isn't it crazy that we can say that was years ago now?
Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted.
We've known each other, what, almost 5 years now?
Since like 2020, I think.
Based on two impact trajectories, the canister and
during the pandemic.
The shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there.
This would have been a cool opportunity to use Deadshot.
Program the skimmer to get that signature.
Because one of the other things that's kind of awkward is there's not a lot of big villains in this, and then it feels like the second season overcompensates.
Well, I mean,
every villain that you know.
In this, you got Penguin and Two-Face. But other than that, there's the Lady Arkham.
It could have been shot from here.
Who's like an original villain.
Oh, cool. Is Mr. Freeze in the next one?
Yes.
Yes.
It's Mr. Freeze, Bane, Harley Quinn.
Clayface?
No.
Damn it.
Is there someone I'm forgetting?
Joker.
Joker. Oh, and the Riddler for like 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
And also like they throw Amanda Waller in there and
phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner. Killing time.
Picks up cigarette, smokes it.
This is the right spot. So where did he go?
And I really don't like their Harley.
Ooh.
Trace stops here.
I like their Harley. I think it's a interesting, different take.
Found him.
We'll see how I feel about it on the second
Time to go to work.
playthrough.
And how many chapters were these? Like 5 each?
5 each.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing.
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Just pick somebody.
Slam it a wall.
I ain't telling you, Jack.
This guy also sounds like Sully.
Everywhere I go, I hear his voice.
I hear his voice.
Your bones will.
That's a good Batman line.
Yeah.
He's about to fucking torture someone.
No, you can make this extremely fucked up.
Do you think it's going far for Batman to do this?
Yes. Which one?
I'll make you talk.
Whatever it takes to make you
But that's like, I can't say it's out of character because his character is whatever you make it to be.
All on the inside. Tell me the plan.
I think it might be a little out of character.
But you can also make it so that he doesn't actually do anything.
Oh, right.
Which one?
We'll hit him because we want to be asshole Batman.
Oh, God.
We're gonna be out of character.
I do like the idea, though, of a Batman not killing or totally cool killing, like being up to the player. I think that's interesting for a game.
Yeah, no, I like it. No, I misremembered it because for some reason I thought you could only torture him here.
Noah, have you ever played a Telltale game?
I just haven't played this in a very long time.
Falcone wanted him.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
Tell me about the rabbits.
Tell me about the rabbits.
Pig.
Let me in. Ooh. Break it.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told
Break.
you everything I know!
Oh!
Yeah.
Hold the gun steady again.
It's awful.
Jesus Christ.
AMC, you're in character for Batfleck. Yeah, I guess.
Talk to Gordon or disappear.
Your turn, Robert.
Disappear.
Warehouse 133.
Yes, this game needs more branding.
Gonna need that ambulance too. The hell's going on tonight, Lieutenant?
Batman.
Scared of you.
You're taking this
The
too
spooky
far,
man.
Bruce.
It's the freaking bat.
That's what this game needed to be better than Arkham. Anime fan, Batman shouldn't be breaking people's arms. Our Batman does.
Depends on context.
We're asshole Batman.
Yeah. But like, if he's fighting someone like Deathstroke, I'm not gonna call it out of character if he breaks that guy's arm in a fight. Like,
I did what I had to do.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Well, he says nothing.
I see.
gotta start the whole thing over.
You did whatever you thought was necessary. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject.
It's not that
As
easy.
a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Sometimes this job requires hard decisions.
You're the right man to make them.
Also, I mean, Batman breaks the mutant leader's leg. I think that's fine.
That's not an operating table.
You never bury the memory.
No, it is an operating table.
Oh, yeah, sorry, that is an operating table. Shut up.
He's the surgeon.
That night, that alleyway.
That Matt suit looks so weird without the cowl. Thank you.
I can't get it out of my head.
This is a really sad Batman suit.
It's like seeing the Arkham suit without the cowl.
Allow you to turn back the tide
in
of
night.
treachery that's reached
This
this
looks
city's
weird.
shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the
Tear him up. Tear him up. Tear him up.
Tear him up. Then punch Alfred in the face.
God.
He looks so weird without a mustache.
Hold me back anymore.
Bro.
I mean, Michael Go Alfred doesn't have a mustache either, but this design It's just distracting.
Yeah, but he's the worst live-action Alfred, so it's fine.
I don't agree with that. It's great.
Stop mindlessly hating the Burton movies.
Yeah, but it's the same Alfred in the 2 movies he does like.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Well, okay, but hold on. I was kidding. But when I think about it,
you're not kidding.
I like him, but I like all of the other live-action Alfreds more.
I haven't watched Pennyworth, so I can't.
Well, that doesn't.
Does that count?
It totally counts. Come on.
We already read this.
Yeah. What am I looking for here? Oh, this.
Looks like that.
Yeah.
But like, I wouldn't put him above Kane
And inside.
or Irons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was hiding.
Or,
Maybe
This is a complete.
Circus, because he just hasn't had enough to do yet.
right. I'd say they're about on par. I love Circus. We just haven't seen a lot of them yet.
Okay, well maybe he does rank at the bottom, but yeah, there's no bad.
Whenever
you, Robert.
Everything.
Back
years.
It's some kind of blackmail.
You see, Dad's.
So I think he is my least like the worst live action Alfred, but that's not even saying he's bad. There's just too many good ones.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, he's
we've...
like jumping all over me. Like, why are you saying so many bad things?
I need to defend my boy Alfred from
He's great.
Anything. I must protect Alfred at all costs.
AMC says I'd say Jeremy Irons is the worst notable Alfred. I mean, it's okay to be wrong.
No, I like Jeremy
Irons.
Irons.
Is great.
Lieutenant Gordon.
He's the best part of that movie.
What the fuck is Joker Alfred?
What about that report?
Oh God.
He's got like one scene.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this
is out
proper channels.
In the Joaquin Phoenix movie. Alfred is in that. He shows up for.
That doesn't count.
Oh, fuck you. I like that Alfred, but he's only in one scene.
Who should we give it to? I kind of want to give it to Gordon.
Nah, fuck Gordon.
Okay, I'm the tiebreaker. Vicky.
Yep. Yay.
Vicky showed faith in me.
Yeah, Gordon's a dick in these.
Yeah. Also, is Alfred in Titans or Batwoman? I haven't seen enough.
I haven't seen either. I haven't seen enough of Titans, and I haven't seen any of Batwoman.
By any means necessary.
Okay, he is the worst of the cinematic Batman Alfreds, but that's only because every one of them is good.
You know what? If we're including the Joker one, I'd put that under him.
Yeah.
Okay. He is the worst of the Alfreds that have more than 5 minutes of screen time.
What is these fucking parameters?
We keep moving the goalpost.
Well, why aren't we including TV? This
because
went
I don't like it. Well, because there's only one notable Alfred on TV.
This is big.
That's not true.
You drop a bomb like this, there's gonna be fallout.
You know, I mean,
60s Alfred is great.
Yeah.
And I don't know, why would I compare TV to movies? Somebody.
Take down Falcone.
You could have given it to anyone.
I want to turn.
Yeah, and I'm not changing the goalpost. I'm having to clarify, since everybody keeps asking about Alfreds that are there for 2 minutes.
You literally said, you're the one who started this when you said Michael Gough is the worst live-action Alfred. These are your words. You started this whole thing.
Anyway, I think we've talked about this before. Like, there is no bad Alfred. I don't think.
Exactly.
It'll be worth it.
I don't know, Bruce.
Yeah, 60s Alfred's great, but I'd
like
probably
bad
put
press.
Michael Gough above him.
If I run this story,
Yeah, there is no bad Alfreds, which is why I was baffled that I'm getting pushback on this. Anyway, Noah.
No, Robert.
Robert.
It's part of your job.
I could be putting
Do your
myself
fucking
in
job.
real danger
Do
by
your
trying to
job.
expose him.
By a bulletproof vest. It's the dress code for reporters here.
Oh, I know who's
Thanks
Alfred
for
in
the
Birds
tip.
Prey. That's
But I've held my own so
the Ian Abercrombie.
Oh yeah, Ian Abercrombie. Yeah.
I should
Crime in the
check
city.
out the scenes.
It's a
I like
hydra.
that guy.
You cut off one criminal's
We should
He does
do
a
a
great
commentary on that whole show.
I know.
He does a great Emperor
Kill the
voice. He
beast
was
once and
Emperor
for
on
all.
the Clone Wars.
But who's even capable of that?
Yeah, he
He's
does
an
a
army
re-
of
If we don't act
darkness.
fast, that void will
He
be
is
a-
far worse.
Harvey can
Wouldn't
fix
be the first
Gotham.
time.
I backed Harvey's
No, my
campaign
problem.
for a reason. Fixing Gotham starts at the top.
politics to the rescue?
For once, I think.
Doubtful. No matter
Yeah,
how
exactly.
good it is.
Anime fan.
It's a good
we're
thing you gave
definitely
this to
gonna
me
have
instead
to
of
watch
the
the
police.
movie serials at
Could
some
end up
point.
buried in some
I've seen them, but
locker,
it's
not
been
on
like
every
20 years.
screen in Gotham, where it belongs.
Public attention. That's what brings down men like Falcone. Not
Wow, the Birds of Prey
Well, after
Alfred
my
is
story
really
runs,
looking at
I might get
Burton.
that too.
Oh, definitely. Oh, there's a lot of Burton influence in that show.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones
But yeah, John, you've seen that guy. He's in he's the wizard guy in Army of Darkness.
Oh, okay. I think you mean the wise man. You fucking fraud.
Yeah, he gave the present to
The
Jesus.
wizard guy.
I mean, he did give Bruce his chainsaw. That's close enough, right?
Strange one.
Oh my god, that car just became the Batmobile. What if someone sees him?
AMC says Alfred was alive in season 1 and 2 of Titans, and then season 3 happened.
Oh. Well, I'll get there.
Will we?
Yes.
Batman is in that show.
And so is Robin. I'm just saying, they're only 11 to 13 episode seasons. We could cover that in almost a day.
Yep, 24 hour.
The drone's cameras and scanning
do it.
tech are fully functional.
Come on, Noah.
All right. Let's
wow.
Take the shot.
Take the bloody shot.
Good point of entry.
AMC, that whole show is very of that Burton Schumacher OnStar? What the hell is OnStar?
I don't know, but the Alicia Silverstone Batgirl suit, they just repurposed that for flashbacks in Birds of Prey. That's just like one example, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff for it.
It's beautiful.
I don't know.
It looked pretty good because they added the yellow. Like it looks better than it looks in the movie.
That's a show we could do just like marathon commentary of.
Yeah, it's like 10 episodes or 13 or something. Take the shot.
It's not that kind of drone.
Looks like an assassin.
It is 13, so I'm assuming each one of those is probably like 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We could do that in one night.
Make your round? Yeah, no broken bones.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to watch it first.
All it took was a couple of C notes this time.
Birds of Prey?
No, you don't. That can be a blind commentary.
Preparation.
AMC or Anime Fan says, I think that Titans is a show that got better as it went on. I mean, I'm going to be the hot take here. Season 1 is not nearly as bad as people pretended. They just watched the first episode and then decided that the entire season was that.
Nothing here.
Well, okay.
You know,
That's fair,
that trailer did not help things.
That trailer
Right.
did not help things. It is a very bad trailer. But I actually watched all of season 1, and it is not as bad as people said it was.
Falcone's hideout.
Okay, I'll take your word for it, but I'm also never going to argue with anyone who gave a pilot a shot and then didn't continue.
Then dipped after that.
Stealth, not enough.
I
I
think
mean,
that's
yeah,
totally
like
fair.
first impressions matter.
Plan of attack.
You know?
Like, I hated that pilot.
Okay. I won't argue with you if you watched the pilot and didn't like it. I will argue with you if you've only watched one episode and then decided the entire show is bad.
Sure. I haven't seen it, so I can't speak to the rest of it.
I don't know for sure if the actual show's bad because I've seen no episode.
But that would also be a fun, because that'd be just, that first season's 11 episodes, so like an 11-hour commentary.
11 hours.
Noah sounds so broken.
It's not even because of the show. It's like, I don't know if I'll be around for 11 hours.
Oh, you can do it.
Oh, God. I don't even know if I have 11 hours left.
What?
Clock's ticking here.
No,
Oh,
we did all 3 Lord of the Rings together. You can do season 1 of Titans.
That was a long time ago. My life has changed since.
I was younger then.
I was younger then. I'm old and worn out by the world.
Ooh, hard disagree. Code season 2 was the best thing that show ever was, and that's not saying a whole lot. I don't know. I'll have to watch it.
We can't debate this.
I only saw season 1.
I have not seen any of Titans, so I can't really.
No, you know why you have to watch Titans, right?
So I can see fuck Batman.
Because you love Dick.
Oh, I do love Dick.
He's great.
Everybody knows that I'm a big
And
fan of.
it's the kid from Oculus.
Yeah, the Brenton Thwaites.
He was perfect casting though. Like when that suit reveal photo came out, like it just looked perfect. And then the trailer came out. I was like, oh. That killed my hype.
That is Cop Dick Grayson.
Yes, that is true.
Now we should do that soon, just because I do want to watch that show. I'm too curious. Because everything I know about the show, I guess it becomes less of a Teen Titans show, and just we're gonna put as much Batman shit in this as we can.
That's unfortunate.
Because I know like Jason Todd is in it, and then Tim Drake shows up. Anime Fan just said that it's the best adaptation of Jonathan Crane, which.
You see that guy over there?
Those are some big shoes to fill. Regardless of how you feel about his job as Scarecrow, Cillian Murphy is very good as Jonathan Crane.
No, he was perfect casting.
Arkham Scarecrow is my favorite Scarecrow.
That's a good one.
I like him more in Asylum than I do Night.
Yeah,
fair enough. I like both.
I like in Asylum that he's just a weird little dude that runs around with his Fiat.
Yeah.
Knight tries to make him too overly cool to justify him being one of the big bads.
That's fair. He's kind of Hugo Strange light in that.
That's always been my issue. He looks cool.
Oh God.
Yeah. So this actually happened way later than I realized. I guess Dick Grayson was a police officer from '99 to 2003. That's like a big chunk of time in comics.
That's a lot.
I didn't realize that it had been so long since he'd been a police officer.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even Nolan is looking at that. I don't care what he says.
Yeah.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character is looking at Dick Grayson.
Oh, he's a composite. Robin's definitely.
His real name is Robin.
That's the dumbest thing in Batman his cinematic history.
I wouldn't go that far, but it's
a contender.
It's a contender.
Goddamn circus freak!
It's up there with
whoa.
Joker killing Bruce's parents.
Show yourself!
You just did a Scarface.
Dude, what are you shooting at?
Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah, he pulled a Dark Knight Returns.
Now he's gonna shoot him like in the Dark Knight Returns.
Alfred, activate exploding batarang.
What would you do if you were looking at a security camera and you just saw Batman staring through it like that? You'd be scared.
I'd panic. Yeah, AMC, I didn't really have any issues with much of the casting for Titans. Just that trailer was terrible and that I hated the pilot. That was enough for me. It was very disappointing.
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn.
Alright, we got an important decision coming up, I think.
I like how absurd this is. He just has like a Gatling gun hidden in his ceiling.
You don't?
He's got a lot of protection. I mean, if you were a mobster, you probably would. Wait, what? To install it?
No, you've got a Gatling gun in your ceiling.
I do.
You were telling me that because you had to put the Gatling gun in your ceiling because you got Batman in your basement.
I know. If he ever comes out, blammo.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Which one?
Talk.
Answers now.
Batman pulls out a chainsaw. Holy shit.
The chemicals. Where are they?
I think you can break his back or something here.
Give me Psycho Pirate or I break your goddamn back.
Give me Psycho Pirate.
Ooh, I like Psycho Pirate.
Something reeks about this whole thing. And a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now.
Are we gonna?
Go ahead.
Are we gonna arrest him or maim him?
Brutalize.
Brutalize. You coward. Jesus.
Yes, brutal.
It did say brutalize.
Brutally brutalized him.
The Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You really want to take down crime? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Dun dun dun. What do you guys think of that twist?
I'm the last person I would have expected, but I was looking for me all the time. It's the perfect crime.
I kind of like it. I don't want it to be done for every interpretation of Batman, but I like it for this.
So is Alfred like behind it all?
He's not behind it all. No, he's just kind of like complicit.
Yeah, I just don't really know fully what's going on because the Waynes have been dead for like 20 years. So
they used to work with Falcone. They were like.
Alright, it looks like episode 2 is shorter, so we should be able to knock that out before I have to go.
Okay. I mean, we can save in the middle of the episode too, just in case, right?
It'll
yeah.
drop us back at a random spot, I think. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they'd air a photo on television of Falcone with a rebar sticking out of his stomach.
It's HBO news.
But no, I'm not a fan of making Thomas Wayne a criminal, especially if Alfred knows about it.
I'm not a fan either, but Telltale does their own thing, and there's so many different takes.
It's doing its own thing, and I don't know. It just feels more expected, like it's more realistic.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I'm okay with the story.
It's only realistic if the rich guy is a bad guy.
Yeah, I don't trust rich people. Do you?
But Noah, you are a rich person.
I'm not
rich with knowledge and wisdom.
Whoever lied to you.
Wow.
I'm not opposed to a different take where Batman, his parents were killed, he becomes Batman to fight crime and stuff, and then gets the rug pulled from under him that, oh fuck, my father was a criminal.
This is my favorite Troy Baker moment.
Yeah.
Everything
it's not my favorite, but I'm fine with getting the story so far, this take on it.
If Falcone's telling the truth
and
about my parents,
then what the hell
I just
did
don't
we
want
do
this to be the
for?
norm.
No,
What have you
I don't want
hiding
it to be the
from me?
norm either, but I like it for this story.
I was really worried. I was really worried we were going that route with Batman by Matt Reeves, and they did something
Reeves
kind of
does
different.
this idea so much better.
I like how it's handled.
Does he only do it better because he doesn't actually do it? Like it's a whole like detour.
Yes, because at the end of the day, you could throw suspicion that maybe they were corrupt, but at the end of the day, the Wayne shouldn't be corrupt.
But what's the point of even doing it?
But
Because
there's still a
Batman
mistake he
still
made.
doubt. Yeah, and it's not that he was perfect. He made a mistake, but he wasn't corrupt.
Right. I don't need him to be a gangster.
If you remember, Noah, this Thomas Wayne is reprehensible.
Reprehensible?
Reprehensible, yes. Sorry, thank you. It's been a long day. No, like, he is a straight-up bad guy.
Yeah, I like the gray area, Thomas, we get.
No, I prefer...
There's an advertisement.
Look, read I Am Gotham.
I'd rather not.